Basically, I was not having a total loss of hearing, but a good example is I would constantly ask my wife to turn up the TV. And then, for instance, in this setting where we're in a large boardroom, I would be sitting in the middle and have trouble hearing people on either end. Could still hear them, but just not clearly. I was first introduced to Tweak in this actual setting where I was in the middle of the room and I only had one just to test in, and it was amazing that where I had really had to strain before to hear someone on this end of the board table and on the other end that I could hear them very clearly. Now again, just using one, it was biased towards that particular ear, so it kept me from straining and turning and looking toward that that particular person. I like all the features, but specifically I believe they're very lightweight, very easy to use. People rarely ever know that you have them on unless they happen to be standing behind you, or unless you say to them, look what I'm using now. But specifically the 4 different toggle settings, the 2 different directional modes, the directional and then the omni. The care is very easy. The hardest thing you have to remember is to take the little tab off the battery and put it on your calendar so you'll know when to change. But even that is, I hate to say it's idiot proof, but the device itself, the Tweak, will let you know when the battery is going down. So there all you have to do is remember to have some extra batteries in your briefcase. So it's been really a very pleasant experience. Well, when I came into first using the Tweak, I really didn't have any expectations. I guess not having any, it's been a very pleasant surprise. Again, just from the standpoint of nobody knows you have them on. The main reason I wear them is to enhance my hearing, and it's certainly done that. I think the most important thing people should know is, first of all, they need to aware that they have some hearing issue. And I would say that most people in my age category, or most people that have grown up around sports, have some hearing loss, and the first issue is just getting them to identify or admit to that. And then the second then is what I was looking for was just what's out there other than a quote-unquote hearing aid that would help me. And when I've found the Tweak product and had a chance to try it, I knew instantly it was going to fill that void for me. Obviously I would recommend, and I have, and a good example there is even my wife has told several of her friends in her book club whose husbands purportedly have the same hearing issues that I have had. Again, not a loss of hearing, but something could be enhanced. And I've had several of them stop me and say, let's see what you got, and would you recommend it? And I've given them the web address to go online and take a look at it. Well, I would just say as a general comment that I talk with people a lot, and having the Tweak product has made it easier for me to converse. Not that I couldn't talk, but just that makes it easier for me to pay attention, because I found myself straining to hear what people were trying to say to me, particularly in larger group settings like this. So I would say to anybody that has some minor hearing loss that their time and their money would be well invested in the Tweak product.